Okay, good morning, class. I am so happy to see all of you today. We're going to be doing something very fun. We will be making ice cream in a bag, okay? So, before we begin, we do need to go over our list of ingredients, okay? Our list of ingredients is milk, cream, sugar, vanilla, salt, a Ziploc bag, a small sandwich bag, and also a large gallon bag. Also, we will need rock salt and ice, okay? So now that we know our ingredients, let's go over our measuring tools for the ingredients. So the first measurement tool we have is a quarter cup. This is the smallest cup that we have. We will be using this for sugar. This is the only thing that we will use this cup for, is just to measure our sugar for our ice cream, okay? Next, we will be using our half cup, okay? Our half cup will measure our heavy cream, our milk, and it will also be used for our rock salt, okay? Next is a cup. This is the biggest measuring tool that we have today that we will be using. This will be used to measure out our ice, and we will need 3 cups of ice for our ice cream. Next is our quarter teaspoon. Okay? This is our smallest measurement tool, okay? One of our smallest measurement tools. This is going to be used to pour in the vanilla into our ice cream, okay? And then lastly, the measurement tool that we have very last is a pinch of salt. So everybody show me a pinch, and we're just gonna pinch the salt, put it in our ice cream, okay? Just one pinch. So, now that we know our measurement tools and our ingredients, we're going to go over the instructions, okay? And I want you all to pay very close attention, because at the end, there will be some questions that we need to answer before we actually start making the ice cream. So, the first step that we need to do is we need to measure and pour our milk, heavy cream, sugar, vanilla, and salt into our little sandwich baggie, okay? We can also add little add-ins. There is sprinkles as well, chocolate chips, and the food coloring, if you guys want to change the color of it, okay? So, next, we will seal that bag completely and set it aside. Then we will take our large Ziploc bag, our gallon bag, we will fill that up with ice, rock salt, and then we will take our little bag, place it inside the big bag, make sure both are sealed, then we will wrap it in a towel and shake it for about 10 minutes. And we need to be careful that our little bag does not open inside of our big bag, or that our big bag does not open, okay? So we need to make sure that it is sealed before we begin to shake, okay? So now, I have a few questions for everyone. How much sugar do we need? That's right, we need a quarter cup. Okay, what size bags do we need? And how many bags? Right, okay, so we need our little sandwich baggie, and we need our big Ziploc baggie, our gallon baggie. And we need both of those, so we need 2 bags in total. How long do we shake our bag for? That's right, 10 minutes. Okay, what should we wrap our bag in before we shake it? Correct, a towel. Okay, and what kind of salt do we need for our ice bag? This is very important, okay, because we are using 2 types of salt. But which type of salt do we need for our ice bag? Correct, we need rock salt. And then what kind of things can we add to our ice cream? What's something we can add? Sprinkles, yes. Chocolate chips, correct. What's the last thing? Food coloring, yeah. If we want like blue ice cream or green ice cream, we can make it that with the food coloring, okay? And then the last question is, how much milk do we need? That's right, we're gonna need a half cup, okay? So this measurement, everyone is gonna do it on their own, okay? Each one of you is gonna have your own little bags that you are going to make, and this is going to make a single serving of ice cream just for you, okay? So you can add your mix-ins as you want, and I'm going to be walking around making sure everybody's taking it step by step and following the instructions. So let's go ahead and do that. Thanks.